Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm here with
Ventura.
And Lila.
And I'm your co-host, Zachary Emery. Not sure why the full name, but...
And today we're going to be talking about the plans that we have after high school during our senior year. What's the general idea that you guys have going on?
Well, to be honest, just work and, start my own business,
Mm-hmm.
Trying to be a cattleman and, just buy and resell, livestock, on cows and sheep. Especially on cows, though. On Black Angus and Beef Masters.
Mm-hmm. What's a Black Angus?
It's just a type of cow, just like a meat cow.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the Beef Master is, also one of the high-quality cows for meat, So, that's what I'm trying to stick to, just, livestock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You,
What if I...
you handle dairy as well?
Yeah, dairy, but dairy's kind of, a little bit harder to handle because they get sick faster and, they're just a little bit weaker. Their immune system is a little bit weaker. So, I'd rather stick to, once again, how I said, the Beef Masters and the Black Angus because they're a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
I plan to go to a 4-year and major in business and economics. And then on top of my major, I'm going to take pre-med courses. And then after college, hopefully I can get into med school.
So, for the business, does it help you get that medical degree, or do you want to turn this into a business?
So most med schools, when they're looking at applications, they get a lot of pre-med and biology majors. But business majors stand out to them because it kind of shows that once you get out of med school, you have the knowledge to run your own practice. And you're not you don't only have medical knowledge.
Got it, that makes sense. Is there a certain type of doctor or person in the medical field you'd like to be?
Yeah, so if my plans go as I want them to now, I plan to be an OBGYN.
What is
that?
OBGYN?
So there's 2 parts in OBGYN. An OB kind of just delivers babies and stuff like that. And then it's also women's health.
What do you wish you have done to prepare for your future, in the past? What would you wish you have done?
I kind of just made the decision that I want to go down the medical route. But I wish that I did an internship at Kaweah Health over the summer. A lot of my friends did, and I just wish I took advantage of that opportunity before college applications.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't really know, to be honest. I'm not there yet, but if that doesn't end up working out, I'm gonna just kind of stick around with my brother in his company. He has a San Joaquin tree service and he cuts trees, but I'll probably just stick around for a little bit and then just have that one as a side job for now,
So that's your backup plan if handling cattle doesn't work out?
Yeah, if I can't do that, I'm gonna just go and kind of help my brother out with his business, and then we'll try again. Because my brother used to do that, but I don't know if he got tired of it or if it didn't really work out for him or and then so he just decided to make his own tree company, So if that doesn't work out, I would rather go help him and we can become bigger, and so that's what I'm shooting for, just make my own company too, or just my livestock company,
Yeah. Do you have a backup plan yet?
If I choose not to go down the medical route, then I'm just gonna major in business and economics, and then hopefully just get internships during college. And then I don't really know what I want to do with that major in itself afterwards.
I see. Why do you two want to go down your 2 respective paths? What motivates you through these?
So the Central Valley only has one OB. So a lot of people are having trouble finding doctors to deliver their babies, especially in Visalia. I know I babysit for couples who are driving up to Fresno to deliver their babies, and I want to come back and help the Valley because we're just so short-staffed on medical doctors, especially at Kaweah Delta.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason why I'm into livestock and stuff is because I've been raised in between, I was raised around that, and I really like it. I enjoy watching them and stuff and being around them. So that's one of the reasons why I want to be a buy and resell livestock. But one of one of my goals to like do that is like kind of like just like buy a lot of cattle, maybe like over like 200 heads or 300, and like just raise them and send them straight to the slaughterhouse, you know?
Mhm.
Because to be honest, it gives you good money. Like it gives you good money, and well, if you have like land and property to let them go, like you don't have to invest money in them, you know? Like they can graze off of the grass and stuff, and they'll like maintain themselves. So
Yeah.
it's kind of like easy. It's not easy, but it's kind of like in the middle of kind of easy and hard. So that's one of the reasons why I want to do it, and because actually one of my cousins is doing it, and so far he started like 2 years ago, and he's doing really good right now actually. So hopefully it works out for me too, you know? And that's about it, to be honest.
Bro, how's your senior year going so far?
It's going pretty well. I'm enjoying, you know, just not really trying to stress over this year. Just trying to have a good year and just hope I graduate. Hope for the best.
Yeah.
So far, senior year has been chaotic and busy. I'm AC president, and ASB has just been go, 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 go since the beginning of the year. Yeah, so it's been stressful and it's chaotic, but it's also been a lot of fun because of all those events.
You're the president now. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a very big role and big shoes to fill.
It is.
How's that new teacher going? I left. I didn't like the class. I didn't enjoy it so much, so I left. How's that been going?
I think she's great. She's super committed, which is incredible to see. And she's so hands-on. Like, we have a lot of projects, and she's right next to us doing those projects, which we really appreciate as an ASB class.
Yeah. How do you think she compares to McBride, the previous ASB teacher?
They both just have very different styles. Yeah, so this Miss Bates is very, like, she wants to try new things, and she wants to, you know, she wants to make our school more spirited and all this stuff, and I love that we're trying new things, because some of my frustration with ASB in the past is that we were stuck in our ways a lot, so I really appreciate that we're branching out from things that we've done in the past.
Could you define what you mean by our ways? You said that you were stuck in our ways.
Yeah, so a lot of the time I felt like we were just doing the same things over and over again, whether that was, you know, for rallies or for dress-up days or lunchtime activities. And Miss Bates, one of her key, she came in and one of the things she said to us first was she wants to shake it up, and she wants to make this year fun, and if that involved changing things, then that's great. And I really like that our senior year, we got to change things up and we got to try new things.
That's great. I'm glad that you're making progress in that.
Yeah, for sure.
Ventura, when did you start your cattle business? Or not business per se, but when did you, as a whole, start ranching?
I probably started ranching when I was when you mean by that, when did I, what do you mean by that? When did I start ranching? Specific at what age? Or?
Yeah, what age
like
did
what
you?
age, yeah.
Well, maybe started working and ranching, we can say, at 8 years old, 9 years old. I was most likely riding horses and roping cattle with my dad and my brothers, and milking cows and with sheep and goats.
Yeah.
I was pretty much, once again, how I said, I was raised around the farm, so I was always in between the muddy and the poop around there. So but the most thing I liked about it was when I would go on my horses up to the mountains and have to rope the cattle to bring them down, and sometimes we had to inject them with the medicine or brand them.
Yeah.
Because if they get loose up in the mountains or something, they should know which one's your ranch, or because if you brand them, I guess it's there's a brand you take. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's your brand and you take it to the station or whatever, the police station, so they know it's yours or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's it's under your name and it's paperwork and everything, so they should know which one's your cattle and stuff. So we bring down the babies and we brand them, we give them vitamins and inject them with medicines and make sure they're eating well and they're healthy.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. There was one time also where we had some cattle up to 3 Rivers, and one of our bulls actually got out, and it got hit by a semi, and like the guy, like, I don't know, he didn't want to claim it or nothing, but like one of his leg was missing, so it kind of looked like, I'm sorry, but it kind of looked like it got like sawed off or whatever, and like turns out to be like it was in the back of a semi, and like he was just trying to take a piece of the bull because he wanted to rob it, but he said he got out, but like you can see where the guy cut the fence with like some tweezers or something. So I was like, because we also checked out his semi, and like it didn't have no like impact or nothing, no blood or like no dents or nothing, and like it just looked like the cow just got roped, and I was like, damn, that's vicious.
Yeah, what do you call a cow with no legs?
Ground
I
beef.
know, yeah, I was
Ground meat.
I hate it here.
literally.
This podcast sucks. We should delete this episode now.
No, we need to keep this episode. This is a good episode. Alright, I have a question. So if you two, right now, switched places for a day, how would you react? How well do you think you'd be? You as an ASB student, as you as a rancher.
Well, to be honest, I would be really lost. I wouldn't even know what to do or where I would be at. I'd just be like a lost puppy,
I'll be like paper and scissors.
for real.
That's all we used to do in ASB, is just cut posters, make decorations, put up those decorations, and then take them down. That's like that big
As
bulk.
underclassmen, yeah.
Yeah.
But upperclassmen have a lot more to their plate than that.
I didn't get anything. I was the one picking up the trash. I was asking, do you need help? Do you need help? Nobody needed help. And all the higher positions were filled, so I was just stuck cleaning up trash.
So you were like the trash boy?
Yeah, I was the trash boy, just walking around, picking up garbage, put it in the trash can, making sure I don't step on paper.
Yeah.
Now that's a big thing. If you step on one of the posters, everybody gets mad at you.
Yeah. I'm usually the person getting mad at the people's
Yeah.
posters.
Like you have to take your socks or feet off. Not
Seriously.
feet off, not feet off.
Shoes.
Yeah, you have to saw your feet off, guy.
Like the
that
cow.
saw trap twin.
Yeah. What about you? If you were in any of these organizations, ASB or a ranching company thing, how do you think you'd do?
This actually. What even is ASB?
So ASB is Associate Student Body. So it's like leadership on it's just leadership on campus, and yeah, so it's student government essentially, and we plan every spirit week, we plan every dress up day, we plan every dance. Like the majority events on campus we plan and we execute and stuff like that. So it's a lot of long hours, it's a lot of staying at school late to set stuff up. So yeah, like we just had Battle for the Saddle last week, and all the decorations were us, all the rallies were us. We're not gonna take credit for the football game because that was
Yeah.
not our
That's
doing.
separate.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
all the decorations that you see around campus are usually us, and every event is pretty much us as well.
As an ASB student, I would not be able to do that. Actually, I could do what he did and pick up trash. Other than that, I'm useless.
Hey, I'll be there in the trenches with you picking up trash.
Thanks, brother.
Yeah.
As a cattle herder what is it called exactly?
Cattleman?
Cattleman. As a cattleman, yeah, I have no idea what I would do with them. They exist. That's all I know.
Just ride a horse and steal someone's cattle,
I
bro.
don't know how to ride a horse.
Yeah. You gotta go, yeehaw! Just shooting a pistol in the air chaotically.
I'm a minor. I have no legal way of gaining a firearm.
I'm sure you can find someone somewhere.
I said legal way.
Maybe not in a legal way.
This guy. How do you think you'll control being a cattleman?
Probably not very well. I don't have much experience in ranching, riding a horse. I'd probably be the stupid guy that touches the horse near the rear and then getting kicked in the face.
Because
Yeah.
it is tough because you need to be constantly checking up on them, make sure they have feed, water, sometimes we need to help them give birth and stuff because the babies are too big, so we need to pull them out,
Yeah.
or sometimes they don't even make it, the babies are too big that they just stay stuck in there, so they just sometimes they just die. So like you need to be like constant on that, you know.
How many people do you have working with you, or is it just you?
For right now, well, I don't have that much cattle right now because I got rid of all of them. I sold them. Right now, I only have like probably like 30 heads of cattle, and I only have 2 people working with me, and it's my cousin and one of my friends.
Mm.
And actually, one final question: what words of advice would you give to your younger classmen?
I would say start on your college applications as soon as possible. Do not wait until late deadline or until the night before. Start your college applications I started mine in June. Start them in June and apply early action for all your colleges.
Mm-hmm.
I say always chase your dream and like always work hard and don't ever give up until you like achieve your goal. And always keep your head up, and if people be hating, just use them as a step and keep on going up, and you'll work your way up. I know
Always
that.
chase the cattle, unless it gets hit by a semi-truck.
Yep, chase the cattle, but it's most like you say, chase the bag or chase the bread.
Yeah.
Chase the bread.
All right, that's going to be all for today. It was a pleasure having you guys on. Back again with more people. Introducing,
Kendall Gomez.
Victoria Rodriguez.
it's a pleasure to have you guys on. What do you guys want to do for a career?
I want to go into law, so honestly, being an attorney or like even a DA's or owning a law firm is kind of the goal for me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be a travel nurse. I don't really mind where I go, whether it's an hour away or 5 hours away. I just really want to be a travel nurse and help people.
Mm-hmm.
Why exactly though?
Because it's meeting new people also while traveling, but it's also something I've always wanted to do. To help people, help little kids, adults, anybody, just really help the world.
Why do you exactly want to go into law?
Well, I think that there's a lot of underrepresentation of, I want to say, Hispanics in law, helping out their community, and I'd kind of want to fix that issue.
Yeah, I get that.
If that plan doesn't work, what's your backup plan?
Hopefully, I'm in a 4-year, college university by then, so if that doesn't work, I can still try out other majors and hopefully find something else I'm passionate about, but still I'd want to be like educated in anything I do choose to pursue.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I think a business major would be pretty cool because business does have a lot of opportunities, whether it's owning a restaurant or doing something just that you want, creating your own path for yourself. Business has a lot of opportunities.
And more importantly, getting that money.
Yeah.
I'm like 9% sure you're peaking the audio each time you do that.
Yeah. Everyone's gonna love that peaking audio. What does a law firm do exactly?
Well, they assess clients' cases and then they fight for them in court.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Do you get what are the two roles again? Defendant and attorney, right?
Defendant and
prosecutor.
prosecution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if the defendant or the prosecutor wins, do they get more money depending on the verdict?
I think that depends.
Yeah, I think it depends on a lot. I think it also depends on the attorney and the level of his or hers work, experience.
Mhm.
Also, if you're a public defender, you're getting paid by the government. You're not really private.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of
A lot of variables.
yeah,
Mhm.
into that.
Do you think that there's a skill difference between public defenders and private defenders?
I think so, definitely. I think some people's mind automatically goes to defend, I think. Because I'm in mock trial and I have a lot of friends who are in that automatically want to see things as defendable, I want to say, create scenarios where you can't really prove that something happens. So I think it just depends where your mind is. And if you're in prosecution, it's probably because, I don't know, you want to see things get fixed, especially if you work with the government. So yeah.
The prosecutor, I want you to go to jail.
Yeah.
I'm still not fully sure on what a travel nurse is.
Yeah.
Basically, well, first you have to start off as like normal nursing, which
Yeah.
everybody knows normal nursing, and then it's more of like you're going like you could do 5 months, say instead of in Visalia, you could do 5 months in Fresno, and they make like their salaries increased because they're going out of their way to travel. It's the same thing that you would do in any like hospital, but it's just not where you live.
It's just going to a different hospital.
Yeah, like going
Okay.
out of state or in a different town.
Yeah. All right. Picture this. Dream scenario happens. If you could go to any hospital or any area to do your work, where would you go?
Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon,
Why?
maybe Eugene. I love Oregon. The
Mhm.
people, the weather, everything's really nice there.
The
That's where
rain?
I would love to settle down too, like in the future. But
Mhm.
yeah, I like the rain. Yeah,
Why Eugene, Oregon? Why do you want to go there?
because it's pretty nice. Like it's not too much. It's a decent sized town, and I don't like big cities, but I also don't like the small countryside cities.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it's perfect.
Continuing the questioning, where would you like to settle down?
I like to settle down in LA or Orange County around there.
Mhm. What about you? Where do you want to settle down?
I'm a sophomore. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I have zero plans. What about you?
Visalia.
That's the
Good old
worst
best town
idea
in the
ever.
world.
That's the
Go
worst.
Visalia. Ooh.
That's the worst idea you've ever had. You have had some horrid ideas before. This one takes the cake.
I don't know where I'd want to settle down. Somewhere where the career that I get pays well, or where there's lots of job opportunity.
Yeah.
If that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know, you don't want to be in the middle of nowhere where there's just like a gas station, a couple of buildings, and maybe like a restaurant or two. You know, not much to do, not much to.
Imagine of a gas station coming incredibly hungry.
Yeah. All right. It was a pleasure having you guys with us. We really am happy that you joined us for today's conversation. Have a good day.
Thank
for
you.
having us. Thank you.
All right. Welcome back again. Now we are with
Josh.
And Ricardo.
and we're going to be continuing our discussion about senior year, what we're doing after that via work, life, and so on. So, what are your guys' general plans right now?
My general plan is going to a 4-year university and then finishing school from there.
Mm.
I'd probably say the same. I'm trying to run in college though for track and then see where that takes me. So really wherever that goes,
Nice.
just get my 4-year degree.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any ideas for like a career though?
Yeah, I want to be an electrical engineer, kind of work in like the industrial aspect of that.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Ricardo?
I want to do in business. My family has a lot information with business, like owning businesses. So I'd like to continue that.
Mm-hmm. Nice. So, what kind of business do you want to run?
We usually run restaurant businesses, so I'm really comfortable with knowing how to run one of those. So I'd probably do a restaurant business.
Got it. What's like the most amount of money you want to make in a year? Like, what's the overall annual salary you dream of having?
My annual salary,
Yeah. Or like, where do you see what future do you envision for yourself as a restaurant owner?
I could see myself, like hopefully, more than 6 figures a year is probably like the best. But just owning a restaurant, I'd be happy. Like being able to maintain a restaurant, I'd be glad with that.
Mm-hmm. And what about you, Josh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you as an electrical engineer?
What does that exactly entail?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'd hope to from there be able to. I could get into the business aspect of it, which I would. I would like to learn about, probably most likely in college. But I mean, honestly, I couldn't tell you where I want to go from there. Actually, I wanted to work in the industrial aspect of electrical engineering.
What do you mean by the industrial aspect? Like working in a factory?
We're working on cities and big projects. There's more because there's the rural housing work and there's stuff that can. Well, I mean, yeah, it kind of depends on what type of engineer you become. Whether it's a trade or a degree, you can kind of do a lot of different things. But I mean, there's some people that do different types of work. But I'd rather be working on a bigger project with yeah.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Do you guys have any like backup plans just in case your career idea doesn't work out?
I was in college. I hope to kind of learn more about like health, like more a lot of health and like health science.
Yeah.
Just so that I have that if I want to do anything related to it, whether that become back as, I could see myself coaching on a like track or something in the future if I really wanted to. So that'd probably be like what I'd go back on as long as I like. But that's what I'd focus on in college to do that.
Like you combine the two careers together.
Yeah.
You use defibrillators, electrical.
Yeah.
What about you, Josh? Do you have any? Sorry.
I think that's the.
Ricardo, right. Do you have any backup plans, Ricardo?
I mean, yeah, I have some backup plans, but with like a business major, it opens like a lot of paths. So I mean, it just really depends at that time what I'd like. But as a business plan, like as a backup plan, I'm not fully sure on it yet.
What kind of restaurant would you want to open?
Probably food-wise, a food restaurant, obviously, but like a Mexican restaurant.
A Mexican. I love Mexican food.
Yeah.
I see you laughing.
Can you give us a discount when you finally get there?
I got you. I got all of you guys with a discount.
All right, thank you very
Heck
much.
yeah. I don't really like Mexican food. As seniors, what words of advice would you give to your younger classmen?
I would say what I would tell freshmen is to really lock into your classes and try to figure out what you want to do sooner and not wait until senior year to find out what you want to do in the future. That'd be my advice.
My advice would probably be to take advantage of of being young. I don't know, the ability to like do a lot of things. I don't know, kind of like be able to focus on school, learn a bunch of things, have fun like in school life outside of that. Just take advantage of like high school, I guess.
Don't waste it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, it was a pleasure having you guys
Thank
here.
you.
Have a great day,
Thank you.
gentlemen.
Sorry
You
for
too.
being so short. By the way, be gone from my set.
Yes, sir. Just get out of here.
Yeah, get out!